Welcome back to my channel, Natasha and your phone. Today I'm going to be backfilling some of my empty pages. I really hope you can hear Zossie. He's in such a good mood right now. So today is November 4th. So I think I might be journaling some of these days. I do have a plan for the 30th, the 28th, and then I think I have the 10th and 11th where I don't have anything. And honestly, I might just do a bunch of like news articles or something about Gaza just because I feel like I don't know how to phrase it. I feel like I've been I have been very quiet on social media about the whole thing, mostly because I feel like I just don't have words. And I'm someone who will just consume. Like, when I don't know or understand something, I just try to like consume as much as I can. And it feels weird as like, I don't know, I just don't really have words. Like, it feels weird as this white girl living in Utah where like, yes, I understand that your voice matters, but I don't know. That's the thing is like, I just generally don't know. But I think that might be something important that I would like to document in here and just go through and find, I don't know, like pictures and headlines and just kind of make a collage, because it's a big deal. And not only do I like going back to see like how my life was, I do like going back to see headlines. I actually did it. Oops. Just knocking everything over. It was one of the first things that I did in this journal was I had like the good, the bad, and the ugly, and it was just like news. That was August. So like, here's news views, and I just printed out headlines that stood out to me. And this is like national and local, things like that. I actually really liked the one that I did. Here we go. I really liked this one. So I actually had to find good articles because they just aren't shared as much. And then there was a lot of ugly. That year, a child had been run over during a parade and stuff. Anyway, so I do like documenting like what goes on in the world as well. So I think that's what I'll do for these 2 pages and then coming pages. Anyway, so I did print out a ton of photos. So I have my daily photos that I'm going to paste in the monthly section. I do have a couple book covers that I need to add, and then just other memories that I would like to put in. So I think I'll stop the video and cut this out. Okay, I have all my pictures cut out now. I mostly have them stacked up here. Oh, I guess I can move my camera a little bit so you can maybe see that a little bit better. Actually, I'll just move that down. There we go. Okay. So in my last video, I did talk about putting a little photo down here saying my favorite photo that I took of the month, and this is the one I chose because it's freaking adorable. I was holding a tree just so that I could get both of their attentions. Well, yeah. That just sounded weird when I said it. Anyway, it's freaking adorable, so I'm gonna put it in here. I think I'm gonna make a little frame around it. I really like having these little frames be like pretty messy. Anyway, So I use double-sided tape to put it in. I know I've covered that in previous videos. And I think one of the things that I get the most, one of the suggestions that I get the most is just printing on sticker paper, but I don't know. I don't mind taping stuff in. I think the biggest thing, actually, let's see, I think it's in here. So I have a laser jet printer, which is not, I feel like it's not the norm. Hold on, let me find this off screen just because I don't have a lot of space. That's paper. So I do actually have sticker paper that I have tried, and I just didn't like it very much. My printer makes it like too shiny, and yes, I could try other sticker paper, but I don't actually care. Okay, so like this, I don't know, it just feels too glossy to me. There's a little spider in there. Turns out that's becoming a bigger theme in my life. Anyway, I feel like it doesn't do a really good job of contrast. Like I don't know. I don't love it. And yeah, like my printer isn't the greatest anyway, but I feel like it's made worse with the sticker paper. And I just don't care to try that out and find new ones, like a new sticker paper that would work. I have a ton of printer paper and I'm totally fine. Like I'm gonna be cutting it out anyway, and yeah, I'm fine where I am. Maybe one day I'll care to find better sticker paper. Maybe not. We'll see. But for now, I'm totally fine with my regular paper. So, moving on. I'm now done with this. I am going to put one of my photos. So, I went to lunch. Actually, I need to move this back a little bit more. Okay. Actually, maybe let's find, yep, The Unmaking of June Farrow. I went to lunch with an old coworker who retired at the end of 2020. And I'm actually really glad that B-Reel went off, because I'm usually really good about taking photos. Like, people comment on how many photos I take all the time. I've gotten it at work. A lot of times it feels kind of judgmental, where it's like, why are you taking so many photos? But like, I actually figured out, I got it from my grandma. I was talking to her and she said that she was in the process of scanning in all of her photos that she's taken over the, I don't know, my whole lifetime. It's probably longer than that, like her whole lifetime. Anyway, she said that she thinks they were scanning in between 20,000 and, not 20, 30,000 and 40,000 photos. And on my phone alone, I have like almost, I think it's like 22,800 something photos. So I take a ton of photos. I probably don't need to keep all of them. I could probably go through and delete them and organize them better, but whatever. For now, it's basically taking pictures and then printing it out and putting it in my journal, and that is fine by me. But anyway, I just did not take any photos, so I'm really glad that B-Reel went off, and this is all it is, and I'll just see Paula's fingers in here. We didn't really do anything on October 28th, and so I actually went out to lunch with her on Friday, but then I ended up being really busy that day, that night. So I'm just gonna have it be over here, and I think I'm just gonna tape it and go. Actually, no, let's give it a little frame. I'll use green this time. This is my favorite one, 158. And I am not, I mean, obviously you saw how I did that. I'm not like particular at all about it. I don't really care about the straight lines. I actually really like the messiness. which honestly, if you've been here for a little bit, probably shouldn't surprise you that I'm just like, whatever, let's just go with it. I don't mind lines that aren't straight, and this probably won't even. I'll cut it in just a little bit more. I'm gonna use my Tombow for this. I don't know what. Let me find some of my other frames. So I just did that one. Don't want to copy it. Ooh, I could do that. Actually, maybe I'll just do circles. Yeah, we're just gonna do circles all the way around here. I'll take the photo in. Whatever, it'll cover it. That's fine. I didn't pull my soft tip. I did soft tip Fumosoki. I'll probably come back later and actually write something in, like maybe something about our conversation, and really just that it was good to catch up. Actually, I'll just write that anyway. But I'm gonna put my makeshift pencil board. Good. Also, I feel like Tahiti is one of those things that, like, of course I know how to spell it, but then when I go to start spelling it, I question myself. Okay. Let's go to the 24th, I guess. So I'm just gonna use it to put my other B-reels. There we go, there's the other one. I didn't write down what day that was. Oh, that was the 23rd. My plan for this is just to do a black, it'll be like this, just black, and then I'll write over it with my white jelly roll. Wow, that is very egg-shaped. That was not on purpose, but I'm just going with it. Pulling out an old Tombow just for the ink. Yeah, I don't know what this is. I was gonna say, actually, if I write on this, I think I'll have to pause and let it dry. But also, I've recorded quite a bit, so. I don't know. I mean, not that I have to like show my entire process, but I do think that it's important to show that a lot of times, especially lately, I just feel like I've been really busy with work, which has not been the norm in the past, but we do have some big projects coming up, so it's just been extra busy, I feel like. But like I come home at the end of the day and I just don't want to journal, or I don't know. I've just been doing a lot of back journaling, and that's fine. I enjoy it. I just also think it's important to show that I'm not journaling every day. I do have a notebook that I bring with me a lot of places. That's one that I'll just take to work and I'll just write down anything. So I do actually look through it throughout the week, and like for how I'm gonna fill up these days, I'll see what I did that day based on what I wrote down. And sometimes it's weird observations, and sometimes, I don't know, it's always chaos. Okay, before I write anything on here, I think I'm gonna fill out this Friday last night. I might cut this photo down a little bit more. And then I just took a screenshot of our note. So we will just go and put down all of the rolls that we're gonna get, and I actually just show my phone to the server. Because a lot of them, we've been going to the same place for years, and a lot of them will actually come straight from China and just not have great English. And And we found that this is like the best way that helps. And it's actually kind of funny because the server that helped us last night, she has been our server every single time for the last, it might even be year. Like, I'm not even kidding. I think they have to recognize us. But anyway, she like walks up to the table and she just said, okay, who has the list? So I don't know, that might be a little concerning that we go there too much, but it's so good. Plus, like, if you're in the Salt Lake area, it's Ichiban Sushi, and it's on State Street in Salt Lake and probably around 3400 South. They do 50% off of the majority of their rolls, and so my whole family can go and eat. Like, there's 8 of us now, and it's honestly the cheapest place that we can eat, and we all love the food. But anyway, it's so good. Yeah, I think I'll do that setup. This is the soft tip again. I made that too big. Here's one of the times that my brain just immediately is like, let's go to the select tool and grab it and move it over from Procreate app on my iPad, but no can do. What am I gonna do? I'll just use this. No. That's too heavy. I don't want that in there. Okay, this is a little bit better. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what else I'm gonna write. Okay, this is good enough for now. I might come back in and write something else, but I think the last thing's actually first thing I'm gonna do is finish. Let's tape these in. So, it probably doesn't need to be spelled out, but whatever. Okay, let's go back here. small size 10. Anyway, this is where I'm going to end it. Thank you for watching. This was very chaotic. I say that every time. This was all over the place. I do hop around a lot, especially when I'm back journaling. So anyway, this is a good little glimpse into my process. I don't know if it is a process, but this is what I do. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.